name is Nadunga Dina Prima, head girl of Ngora Girls Secondary School. Today we are carrying out elections in our school, and as you see, we are having the presiding officers there, the askaris there, trying to direct our students on how to do and what to vote. So we are very happy for this system because it does not involve cheating. Students vote, there is no chaos, there is no noise. So as students reach at the presiding place, they sit and they vote, then they go away. And after, we expect to count those votes as they see. We raise up the ballot paper, you vote, how they have voted, you'll be announcing as they hear, so that they don't say teachers voted their own people. That is how we are going to do for this voting of 2024-2025. Thank you very much.
If like in a post, say for example head girl, there is only one contestant, you can decide to tick in the box or you can just leave. But if there are like more than 2 people or even just 2 people, you choose only one and you still tick in the box in front of the name. Make sure you put a small tick so that your vote does not become invalid. You give a small tick that fits in the box.
We would like to know how you came up with this, and are students supposed to vote or there are procedures for them to vote?
Yes. The voting process is going on, but how we started was by first informing the students to apply for the various posts. They applied and they went through screening, and after screening they were shortlisted and allowed to carry on with the campaigns. Then they had to have an open air campaign where they had to convince the group of students in an assembly of why they want to be elected for those various posts. Now today we are in the process of electing, and all the students who are present at school qualify to participate in the voting, right from senior 1 up to senior 6. They are qualified to come and vote and choose their leaders for this next academic year, 2024-2025.
So those ones who are not going to pass through, how are you going to do it for them?
To pass through how?
Yeah, those ones who are not going to be voted, like that may be through the post. What are you going to do for them?
Those who will fail to succeed, we still give them an opportunity. When the person who has been elected fails to perform, we could look at them as people who can do the replacement, and then probably a student may go back home, fails to come back because of school fees, and yet that person was a preferred. So we'll see how to replace, but we'll first look at the people who campaign, because most of them are potential, but only that maybe the votes were not enough for them. So, and yet they will also have the potential to lead. So that's how we shall be doing it.
Okay, after the voting, are you going to be announcing one by one as they hear, or we are going to count from the staff and then you come back and announce on assembly?
We expect that those candidates who have contested to those posts to have at least agents who will witness the counting of the votes, and they will also sign to agree with the process that it was a free and fair election conducted.
How are you feeling after voting?
I'm feeling relieved.
Did you vote your favorite person?
Yes, I did it.
Are you sure they are capable of ruling the school?
Yeah, capable enough.
How are you feeling when the school has introduced this new system of voting?
It's really becoming enjoyable and exciting, and at the same time showing signs of development.
What have you learned from this system of voting?
I've learned that there are no valid votes. You choose a person of your own. There's no cheating.
What if teachers caught the ballot papers and took in the staff room and counted from there without students knowing that they are counting, and then they just come on assembly and announce? How will you feel?
I would feel bad because teachers will choose their persons like they feel like they can lead, to make students annoyed and at the same time not fair.
So how do you want this election to end?
it should end well.
While announcing the results, or we first skip, then we can announce on
No,
Monday?
we announce the results
We announce the
because we don't know what may happen after. Yeah.
I really appreciate this good system because it really helps us to generate how the children are voting, and it doesn't involve cheating. Because I see people are moving from there after getting the ballot papers, they go. After them choosing their which they want, they come. Then their finger nails are marked. So it helps reduce on cheating.
So, after voting, can we carry the ballot papers to the staff room and we count from there, then we announce on Monday, or we do it after?
No,
How do you want it to end?
I want it after this voting. I want it to count. I want you to count from here.
As students witness.
Yes, even those offenders. So that it doesn't that other people say that you don't cheat, that you segregate.
How is this program since we started?
So far, so good. I've not seen any people who are coming twice. People are voting, there is peace, there's no fighting. So everything is...
You've not gotten any challenge?
No, there are no challenges. Just explaining a few things to them and they go and vote.
How is this system the school has brought? Is it a good system, or we should go back to voting?
No, this system is much more better.
How do you
Because
say that it is much more better?
there is no cheating. Last time in class, they just bring votes when some people are not there. Some elect, some don't. So some people would vote like using so many ballot papers, and it was hard to count. Yeah. So at least
Presiding officer, are you seeing it? Can we carry the ballot papers to the staff room? We count with teachers, then we announce, or we be counting as students see?
no, we should include teachers.
Should include teachers.
Yes, but we should be there as an accounting because some teachers also might favor a few students, which is not really okay. Yes.
So far serving papers is okay.
It's okay.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.
Good afternoon, Afande.
I've started the interview.
Good afternoon, Afande.
Good afternoon.
How is the process so far since we began?
The process is okay.
It is okay.
Yeah.
Students are not cheating.
Yes.
How do you see the system so far?
Good. It is good.
It is good. In which way?
Like the way people are cooperating.
Those students are cooperating.
How can you just find when I'm not prepared and you start taking me all the
So far we started electing. How have you seen the electing process?
The election process is going on well. I'm seeing the students are exercising their power and their mandate, their right to vote, and it is so far successful. There is no chaos, there is no a lot of congestion. They are enjoying the exercise. I want to believe the elections are perfectly organized.
As you the head teacher of Ngora Girls, the deputy head teacher of Ngora Girls, how are you going to make this come to an end? Are they going to vote while counting as students' witness, or they're going to count from the staff room as?
No, just like Electoral Commission does. We are going to count in the open, such that we don't have any queries. Because if we do it alone in the staff room, then we may declare results and they will not be comfortable with them. So whatever is going to be done is going to be in the guidelines and the procedures that Electoral Commission uses. We shall have to count the votes in the presence of all the learners, and they count the number of votes each has got, and results will be declared. That is the fair way of election.
Okay, as the Electoral Commission has set up this good setting of electing, what do you think students are going to learn from this system of voting?
They will learn that this is what they do always when they are elections organized. The orderly way. I can see the patriots are busy guarding the people who are electing, they are guiding them, and the votes are guarded. So there is nobody who will come and disorganize anything, and therefore I believe they will know that exactly always where there is election, it must be fair elections, and everybody has a right to vote. So even when they live here, and they have to participate in other forms of elections. I want to believe this is exactly what would be expected of them. So this is a very good gesture, and I know that we are training them to do the elections in a perfect way.
I have contested the post of head girl.
The post of the head. How so far do you see the system moving on voting?
I see it's moving on smoothly. And I see this year it's unique because it has not been like this.
It has not been like this.
Yes.
How good is it to the people voting and you who has so far voted?
It's good because there is no cheating in this type of voting. Since the voters have no access to interact with one another. And also I see patriots standing. So there's no way the voters can communicate to each other. Let's vote so there's no campaign which is going to take place here again.
Okay, so after voting, what do you expect us to do after we have closed up the voting? Should we carry our votes to the staff room and vote as teachers, then we come back and say it out, or we announce as students here?
First pardon?
Like after voting, can we carry the ballot papers again, count from the staff room, or we count as students here?
I think it is more safe to count them from the staff room.
From the staff room?
Yes.
Okay, as when you're going to be elected as a head girl, what are you going to implement in the school? What are you going to do for your school?
I'm going to implement many changes. Like I believe in my regime, all prefects are going to be active. Like when I put prefects to be on duty on the week, it's not that only those who are on duty who are going to work, but also the other prefects will have to back up. So those of us who are on duty will be more active. At least every prefect has to participate in the position she carries. Like the liturgy prefect will always have to see that prayers are ongoing. The food prefect will always have to see like food is served in time, students go to the kitchen in time, and no student misses food.
Okay, do you think you're capable of doing Ngora Girls as a head girl?
I believe I'm capable.
What inspired you to become the head girl of Ngora Girls?
What inspired me was like I wanted to gain that experience of a position of a head girl, like of leadership at higher levels like head girl, is what inspired me most. And also I wanted to gain love and interact with my students.
Okay, thank you very much. We wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Most of them are voting. So 32 minus 200, you can put minus 255. Minus 200.
118.
Have voted.
255 minus 32.
255.
255 minus 32.
Okay. Yeah, 3. 223.
That's a good percentage. The counting will also tell us whether they are two.
So, but I know they are going to be invalid votes then.
Yeah, but we count them.
Should we consider invalid votes again?
So long as
the tick is in the box.
Yeah, if they want.
Yeah, just you count because the population is already small.
You bring her.
If you know that you are Obonipe, you are okay. You are safe. But if you are poor,
Somebody, you have a pen.
before you come in this way, if
You have come to witness, you can just step aside
behind, first
to
move
give
behind.
the agents time to.
Please just
That one's that finished, you come and stand. The agent. Adakun.
no, you shall look right.
Adakun.
Beatrice.
Adakun.
Adakun. Adakun. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This one take the 2.
And I've taken 1, 2.
Ademun.
Ademun behind.
Ademun. Sorry. Akol. Ademun. Akol.
Omiat.
Ademun. Omiat. Harriet. Akol.
Janet and
Ako.
Shakara Esther.
Ade. Akol.
The rest go for food.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 to 8 for Omiat. We are now counting for Petra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can you don't take me? You are photos. Have I told you I'm interested?
Stop playing with them, Riot. And I'm bad like the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still wanna party. Pink felt like I'm ready to bend. I'm a 10, so I pull in a Ken. Like Jazzy, Stacy, Nikki. All of the Barbies is pretty. All of the Barbies is bad. It girls, and we ain't playing tag.